Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Potionomics. We have some things to do today. Specifically, I believe we have a cauldron that needs to be upgraded. This is a new recording session, so I'm going partially by memory. One thing that I think I mentioned is that there appeared to be a bit of a bug in the game. I would put it as a major bug, but not game-breaking or serious, in that when you first load up the game, if you're in... One, you're always going to be here. It does a check on your... the stuff in here, and to see if people want to buy it. Because no time has passed. I put these things in there at the end of last recording session, at the end of last episode, and when I first loaded in, they all sold. I got 6,000 gold. I decided that I didn't want that to happen, so I went back to the main menu without saving, and rather than quitting fully, and got back into the save, and they didn't sell. So it's literally a first thing upon launching a game, load up the save, it sells stuff. Normally, I don't think that's too much of a big deal, but it is something like, you know, you could, like, you know, fill this up, save the game, quit out, load back in, it sells them all, save it, quit out, you know, load it up again, quit out, you know, and that kind of thing, and just, like, sell through all of this stuff for a lot of money if you really, really needed it without actually advancing any time. You can't instantly create potions, but that is a way to get a lot of money really fast. We have no custom orders right now. We've got 4% stress that I may try to lose. On the other hand, I got a couple days left. I have the potions that I need. I don't know that I need anything else. I might just make stuff for adventures. So, yeah. I don't know. Let's go ahead and travel, though. Okay, our adventurers are not back. That is a thing. Let's head to Baptiste. The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. Alright, so we got one Lustrous Pearl. We've got the Shadow Graven Noki as we needed. Naga's Fang, Daydream Palm, Watchdog Daisy, and Crag Crab. Alright, so we needed that. 32, 64, 64, 32. That is a lot of Magamins. We could... Before giving that to Quinn, I may actually dupe some. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Things that we want to give you. How about flour? There you go. You know you're an excellent gift giver. I know I am. Alright, Sulfuric Falls. Bramble Rose. What is that? 16A and 2 good traits. That is extremely expensive. That feels very overpriced. Silver Stag Antler. I don't know if I have any of those. Those at 64C, but bad taste. That's also pretty cheap. So let's get 4 of those. Ogre's Shadow. I don't remember the price on those. 32A, 32C. No downsides. That's a good one. But I will just take... Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'll make sure they leave immediately. Until we meet again. There are some old, like some of the old places that I have not gotten all of the ingredients for, and I kind of need to look through and get those. I was gonna do that, but for now, let's go with fish. There you go, guys. You've got hidden talents, I see. Alright, treasure. I got the money, so let's go with the large treasure chest. Alright, there are 2 silver stag antlers. We got 3 spider's bait diamond, 3 hallucinatory shrooms, 2 chardonnay. I got 2 eyes of newt, which are 16B and 2 good traits. That's very good. 3 copper dollops. And 2 delirium shrooms. Okay. You didn't get it from us, understand? Of course. No. I never would get it from you. No, of course not. Onward to mischief! Hot enough for you? I should try to figure out what else some people like. Here, have a thunder quartz. I suppose I deserve something nice. Yep, no rank up. Alright. Sound and sensation, taste and sound and taste. If I hang out with someone, I can reduce my stress. That is taste and sensation. That is 3 bad ones. Oh no, that's visual. Sensation is the second one. Is taste. I don't know that well, sound and sensation might be okay. I don't think I have a whole lot of bad sound ones, although we've got some of those there. I do wish that, like, aging would, like, would get rid of, bad traits. Like, that would actually be, preferable to me. Taste and sound, taste, sound and sensation. Let's go for that one. You've just upped your game. Ta. Thanks for dropping in. Alright. I know you like fruit. Wow, I didn't know it came in this color. Alright, what marketing do we have? Health Potion Campaign 3. Petrification Cure Campaign 3. Sound Trait Campaign 2. I think the Health Potion Campaign would be good, because, I have a lot already, and I can just make more of those as well. I forgot how long I put things into my... Well, may waste a little bit of time heading back to my shop. I don't remember how long things were in the shop for. We can rank you up. you like plants? Do we have any good plants? Make thoughtfulness look effortless. Thank you. Fuel. I should just buy all of the wood. Have 10 of those. I need these for things. There we go. Carpentry. Basement is fully upgraded. Additional cauldron available. I need all of those, so I do not have that. And that's like next tier stuff, so. Okay. Go in peace. And I can rank you up. I think he also likes bone. And a lot of Barghest canines. Here, have one of those. I shall put it to excellent use. Upgrades. I do not have the acid pitfall plant. Okay, how many of those do I have? Is there a filter here? There is not. We've got 2. Alright, I do have the shallow grave Enoki. I do not have the prismatic timber. Let's hold off for the moment. I don't remember if I need that. It says 0. It says 1. Yeah, I should probably do that. Alright. Let's go to Quinn first. And I can rank up. Yeah, I think I was going to do lots of ranking up. If you like essence, you can go have some Kappa pheromones. Oh, no. Not as much as I thought. Alright, expand. Yeah, let's just do these 2 right now. Okay. And do we have any sales going on? No, but we have some things that are more expensive. Oh my god. Jeez. Jeez. That is expensive. Alright. I don't know that there was anything that I really needed at the moment. Okay. So let's see. Saffron, Muktuk, and Quinn. Yeah, I think I may have remembered that that's who I needed to rank up. Alright. So we're looking at... Yeah, we're looking at blowing the day on ranking up. I think that's okay. I think we just get the ranks. You got that lost puppy look. know I like to live dangerously. But this is a whole new level, walking into the monster-laden woods alongside my stalker. Stalker? I just enjoy your company. I'm just using you. Quinn seems like the type who would be amused by that. I'm just using you. I'm just using you. Good ingredients are so hard to find. I respect that. I suppose I could leave, but then you'd be all alone in the woods. Nah, don't leave. That'd be dumb. We just got here, and I'm not the type to quit till I get what I'm after. There's a haggling tip in there somewhere. Don't quit when things are difficult. That's sort of trite, though. I'd be more likely to tell you not to quit while you're ahead. When your opponent is backed into a corner, when you can see their soft exposed underbelly, don't let up. Pour on the pressure instead. You've learned something new. Pressure. Draw 3 cards. Discard any of the 3 that do not raise interest. I like that. Brutal, but whatever gets the job done. And actually, speaking of jobs, shouldn't we leave the forest to the heroes? Heroes are like sledgehammers, and sometimes you need a shiv. Now be quiet, or you'll scare away the monsters. You say that like it's a bad thing. Quinn and Sylvia pass the time in silence. Quinn gives off their usual air of indifference. But despite Quinn's casual stance, their eyes are sharp with purpose. Quinn rifles through bushes, kicks over rocks, sniffs mushrooms, and hisses at some adorable woodland creatures. Aww. Maybe I could help if I knew what you were looking for. I'm just looking for something new. Anything different from the same old crap. I swear, if that smiling twit with the hammer brings me one more slime... Hey! No calling Mint twit. I'll keep my eyes open then. You wanted to get me alone, huh? You don't need an excuse. Do I strike you as the indirect type? If I wanted you here, I wanted you here in case there's any trouble. Am I the muscle again? Not exactly. What's that old saying? You don't have to outrun the blood-crazed carnage beast. You just have to outrun the person standing next to you. Quinn, am I here as bait? Sylvia, I'm wounded. If you were the bait, I'd hide your broom in the bushes and slash your tendons. Obviously. Where is my broom? I'd say see you soon, but I'm pretty sure your funeral's going to be closed casket. Don't you dare leave me here. I'm just playing. You sure know how to cheer me up, Sylvia. All that flailing and crying. I wasn't crying. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. Okay. There's no discount for stalkers. What? It's crazy talk. I needed the eye for something, didn't I? Right, but I need prismatic timber, and I have none of that. I wish they'd fix this this thing. Alright, I don't want to buy that yet. But I can upgrade this. Get out of that. 30C, 10E. There we go. And I need that wood. The heroes are not back. Alright. Am I going to want to open shop today? Yeah, even with 4% stress, it might be worth it to do that at the end of the day. Alright, let's rank you up.
Let us pass the time together. I shall make a confession, Sylvia, now that we are away from the ears of the marketplace. In all my many months spent in Rafta, I have not yet made time to admire its most famous landmark.
Hey, you've been busy, right?
Nay, gentle Sylvia, make no excuses for me. Say instead that we shall rectify this problem. For rectify it we shall, together this very day, this very moment. Because it is right over there. You see it?
It's impossible to miss. The statue stands tall against the horizon, at the precise spot where Rafta's Bay meets open ocean. It depicts an infamous witch at the height of her power, and this is Maven, who once ruled this island. Muktuk regards it in complete silence. He doesn't move a muscle. He barely seems to breathe. I don't know, he seems to be breathing pretty well there. Sylvia, not wanting to disturb him, turns her eyes back onto the statue. What has Muktuk seen that she missed?
I do not know what to think, Sylvia. I do not know how to feel. My gut is a swirl of indistinct emotions, like fish beneath the ice. On the one flipper, this statue is unquestionably an impressive display of prowess. On the other, it represents an ugly history.
What history is that?
The story goes that this statue was erected by many hands under much duress. They say Maven turned her great mental powers on the people, that she wielded them as tools. And thus the crux of my confusion. Can I admire the artwork in isolation from the context of its creation?
Yes. No. I don't know. I say no. No. I mean, you can still admire the good things about it, but you have to acknowledge the bad things. You have to take that into account. No, context is important for understanding art.
Ah, well said, Sylvia. I find myself in agreement. After all, the things we create do not come from nowhere. We leave our mark in all that we bring into being, and it would be the height of hubris to think that we do so apart from our own circumstances and lived experience. Not to mention the continued influence exerted by those who came before us, whether they are living or dead. And so, I find I cannot see beauty in a creation that is tainted by such ego and cruelty as this. At best, perhaps I can learn from its technical proficiency. If nothing else, it is impressive in that regard.
It'll be tough to beat. You're pretty impressive yourself. He makes some fine quality gear. You're pretty impressive yourself. I bet you could do better with the right resources.
You flatter me, I think. Yet you also inspire my competitive spirit. So if you find yourself in possession of 300 tons of granite, I should be happy to try to outdo it. And what a feat that would be, eh? To match its balance of formal elements, to find such an impractical use for anti-gravity enchantments.
Sounds like you could teach a class on this stuff.
I would rather do than teach, and I would much rather outdo than imitate. It is intimidating, however, the thought of creating some great work in a land where it will be compared to this one. Fortunately, I have developed a tough skin for critics. That is necessary in our line of work, is it not? To fortify our egos, to reinforce our very souls against undeserved hostility.
You've learned something new. Reinforce. Applies Reinforce for 3 turns. Gain 3 shield. Reduces stress received from all sources by 50%. And 3 shield. That is really good, actually. Alright. I can take anything they throw at me.
Good, then let us return now to our own endeavors. I do not like how the statue's eyes seem to follow us.
Yeah, I'm sure that's nothing. Alright, none of our heroes are back yet. I suspect that they may not be back by the time I do this. I don't know how long they were going to be gone for. Alright, let's rank up Saffron. Please stay a while. And listen? No, I'm not Deckard Cain. I'm glad you're here, Sylvia. I felt bad about how our last excursion ended. I shouldn't have left things the way I did. I was hoping you'd let me make it up to you. With ice cream! Yes, please! That's the best idea I've heard all day. Let's go! Go? Go where? To the ice cream parlor? Parlor? You mean they've got a whole shop just for ice cream? That's wild, and wildly unnecessary. Making ice cream at home is easy. Come on, I'll show you. Saffron brings out a large hollowed-out tortoiseshell. It's been fitted with supports to keep it stable, and its surface glows with icy enchantment runes. Yeah, this gets to it not being easy at home. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Is that an ice cream cauldron? You're not far off the mark. We've just got to add some rock salt, heavy cream, basilisk milk, and various flavorings. Basilisk milk? That expression. No, I'm only pulling your leg. Basilisk milk's freezing point is far too low. We'll use plain old Minotaur milk. Okay. Saffron combines her ingredients and sets to stirring. As the mixture thickens, her stirring slows. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, obviously the flavors would be different, but conceptually, that's not really any different in an environment like this game is set in to just using human milk. Glad I could put that in your head. I could help. You essentially do this for a living. I can't have you stirring on your break. The final result is astounding. Saffron has added subtle notes of lavender, and the freshness of the cream elevates the flavor. I may be spoiled for all other ice cream. Then we'll have to do this again. I'm determined to invent a palatable saffron-flavored variety. But does this mean my apology is accepted? My behavior at the beach forgotten? Yes, say no more. Or we should talk about it. Say no more. Yes, say no more. You don't owe me any further explanations. I'm very grateful that you're giving me the time and space to process my feelings. It makes me feel like I can be honest with you. And while it may be true that I don't owe you an explanation, I think it'd do me good to get some of this off my chest. I'm all ears. We were speaking before about the day a group of heroes came to Rafta's shores. They slayed Maven's Kraken on their path to strike down the Witch Queen herself. And you were there. I was there, but I wasn't a spectator. The truth is, I was one of the heroes. Wait, really? You weren't pulling my leg? Saffron, that's amazing. Why didn't you tell me you're famous? I mean, I don't think she's exactly famous. She was just involved in a famous endeavor. It's like, how many people remember the guy who didn't walk on the moon during the Apollo 11 mission? Because I cannot remember right now. If someone mentioned his name, I'd be like, oh yeah, him. I want to say Gary Collins, maybe? I don't know. If I were truly famous, would you need to be told? You know what I mean. You lived history, Saffron. You made history. I think history would have gotten along just fine without us. We were all of us too green. Looking back, we were little more than kids. But we were absolutely certain of our own abilities, and we were so eager to make our mark on the world. We got our chance when the Heroes Guild finally decided to move against Witch Queen Maven. The Guild's leadership claimed she had taken control of the people here and was building up a monstrous army to invade the mainland. I think even at the time, part of me knew that wasn't true.
Oh. Tell me more.
Why would they lie about that? Why else? Money. Maven had taken a barren island and infused it with magic. The guild and the royals and aristocrats it serves wanted access to this place, to its resources. She refused to barter with them, so they found a reason to move against her. They told us we were defending our home. In hindsight, I think we were only invading someone else's. There were no captives to liberate, just a small community of outcasts here by choice, and there was no army of monsters. Just a single kraken guarding the harbor. We didn't anticipate that. A big one, judging by the skull. You can say that again. It had gorged itself on magic like everything else here. It was the hardest fight we'd ever been in. I was grievously injured. I would have died if not for our healer, Shaylee. We called her the She-Wolf, and she earned her name that day, defending me with a ferocity like nothing I'd seen before. After the battle, Shaylee and the others wanted to press on right away. Maven had to know we were there. Stealth was no longer an option. But my injuries were too severe. I needed time to recover. They left me in town, which was just a tiny collection of huts at this point. Recruited a local boy to be their guide, and struck off to face Maven without me.
So that's when she lost her arm, and that local boy obviously is Robin.
I guess you know what happened after that. I never saw them again. Saffron, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. It was all a long time ago. Most days I feel at peace with it. But occasionally the grief sneaks up on me, catches me off guard, overwhelms me. So that's my secret. For all my talk about tranquility, I'm actually a big hot mess.
You're entitled to be a little messy. You're a vision of grace. Yeah. She's most definitely not actually a big hot mess. People who feel that way oftentimes are not.
You're a vision of grace. I couldn't be more impressed with you. That's kind, as long as you don't start looking at me as some wounded thing. I have regrets, but I don't wallow in them, and I try my best to avoid picking up any new ones. But I regret how I acted at the beach, so I wanted to apologize and I wanted to explain. Now I can take a breath and let it go. Just like that. Just like that. Stress can't get its claws into you if you don't let it. And mindfulness makes you a master of your own mental domain.
You've learned something new. Mindfulness. Discard a stress card from your hand. It could be useful.
Tranquility, here I come. Thank you for hearing me out, Sylvia. I honestly feel much better. And I promise to be less volatile from here on out.
You don't have to make a promise like that, and it's also not necessarily a promise you can keep. But let's see. Yes, our heroes are all back. Goody. Alright, let's go grab what they have.
Crushed it, Sylvia! Crushed it!
Ice Crag's Wall, show the world that you've moved mountains. Stalking Skeleton's Fibula, 4 of them. 4 Feathered Gelatin. 3 Griffin's Whetstone Diamonds. And it is 32B, 32C. 4 Spulker Widows. 4 Crag Crabs. And 4 more Stalking Skeletons Fibulas. Alright, I know you like slime. What do we have? There you go.
Hey, thanks, friend!
And I can rank her up. I think we'll wait until tomorrow to do that. But I can send her out on an adventure. Alright, let me see. One of these places I have not gotten all of the things from.
Okay. I don't know if I've gotten desert metal. I think I have. Alright, there's something called a hydra vertebrae. But there's a note that it's like, it may not be present in the bone waste, so I'm not sure what that really means. That might only be gettable from other sources or something. I don't know. I'm not sure about desert metal. Have I gotten that? Let's go ahead and visit all of our adventurer friends real fast. It is time to end the episode, though, so I do want to hurry up a little bit. I'm back from the top of the world. I felt right at home there. Alright, we got 4 frost kindling, that's good. 4 avalanche cricket. 4 buoyant blowfish. 96A, 48B, C. Medusa spores. More avalanche crickets. Stalking skeletons, fibula. I'll accept that. Alright, I do not remember what she likes. I don't know that I've figured out what she likes. You like gems? I kind of dig it. It's not bad. I can rank her up. Keep your chin up. And finally, Corsac. Heights don't bother me, nor do the monsters who dwell there. Alright, we got the Ice Crag's floor, 4 feathered gelatin, 3 ember of mana. That's pretty nice. 4 celestial ore, and that's 16C and 2 good traits. And 3 stalking skeletons fibulas. Alright. And what do you like? Appreciate it. Kinda likes plants. Alright. And we can rank him up. Alright. So I'm not sure... Well, first of all, let's go ahead and expand. We got, these. I'll do that one tomorrow. Okay. Alright. Filter by the bone wastes. Okay, I do have desert metal, so that's good. I do not have a hydra vertebra, and I do not know how to get that. That is 9A, B, and C. Alright, what about mushroom mire? Let's see what ingredients there are. Murkwater pearl, wraith orchid, swampfish, bubble ooze. Also hydra vertebrae is listed there. Mossberries. There's a lot there that I have not gotten. Holy cow. Alright. Oops. Turn that one off. Yeah, that is quite a few things that I have not gotten. Alright, so we're going to need to send people to the mushroom mire. Enchanted forest, I'm pretty sure we've gotten everything. Let's see. Yeah, all that is fine. Alright, Shadow Step. Okay. So I got the molted Thunderbird's molted feather. That'll be added in. Giant stool mushroom. Do I have that? No, I don't. Alright, so I need to get out to the Shadow Step again. Thought I had a static spiderling, but I don't see that here. Am I sorting by... There are more things that... What's going on? Am I on the... I'm on the wrong... Ah, I think my, I think the wiki is wrong on something. Alright, hold on. Yeah, it's giving me the results for, storm plains, I think. Yes, it definitely is. That is weird. Alright, yeah, there's the static spiderling. I knew I had that. I do have the giant stool mushroom. So I have all of that. Let's go back to Shadow Step, using that. Yeah, alright. Let's see, Shadow Veil Pearl. Yeah. Second Composite Slime I have gotten. Photonic Spore I do not. And Mosquito Plant. So there are two things in the Shadow Step that I need to go to. Now the Ocean Coasts. Alright. Nessie Pheromones I have not gotten. Alright. Phantom Palm I have not gotten. Alright, so there's two things there that I need to get as well. Okay, next up, Sulphuric Falls. I do have the Lamia's Shed Scales. Weeping Metal Ore. Do I have that? No. Alright, so we do need to get back to Sulphuric Falls at some point. Let's see. Acid Pitfall Plant I need to get. Bramble Rose we're getting. Rotfly Matriarch. Bioplasm, Hangman Eel, those are all things that I need. So we will need to get back there as well. And next up, not the Ice Cracks, let's go to Crystalline Forest. Alright, let's see. I have newts coming in. Delirium Shroom. We've got... There's a Phoenix Tear. So I need to get that. Anything else? Sequined Custard. I also need to get. Alright. So there's a couple things there. And finally... Ice Crags. We did just get Celestial Ore. There's a Courtier's Orchid. Supernalite I need. And that looks like it. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we still need all of those as well. But let's go back to Mushroom Mire, because there are quite a few things that need you guys to do back there. Alright, adventure. And they'll be back by tomorrow for that. For me to get stuff from. Alright. Alright, so you need a poison cure. That is just a minor poison cure. Alright, you know what? We're just going to send you off like that. I don't need to give you a whole lot of stuff. Just get me some things. Hopefully, we'll get some of the rare things. I don't know what the chances are of that, but... I need to make some more poison cures, so... Embark. Yep. Alright. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to the potion shop. And I will see... Alright, 6,000. Yep, there we go. I will see what potions have been created. We'll get some new things plopped into the gardening for next time. And maybe we'll open the shop. Probably will, just to sell a few things and get a little bit of extra cash. But that will be for next time. See you then, everyone.